Okay, welcome back to another video, and as it says in the title, we're going to be breaking down the vehicles in the new upcoming DLC, the Los Santos Tuners DLC. Now we can see a lot of cars in the trailer, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go through all the pictures that GTA already show us, and then I'll show you the real life comparison, what the cars actually look like, and then I'll show you guys, you know, the differences and what else we missed in the trailer. So the first picture we see is of the underground meet area, and yeah, this is all about the cars and the breakdown, but I will point out stuff if, you know, stuff like the new wheels that they've added. I'll show you guys that in a second. I'm pretty sure these right here, the picture of the 370Z over here, is the new wheels, one of the new wheels. And here's one of the pictures, and it's a Supra. As you can see from the real life comparison, they've actually, you know, done the front end quite well. I feel like they tried to improve the front end here, but it doesn't look as good. To be honest, I've seen the new Supra in real life and it doesn't look that bad. But anyway, what they've done here with the grille, they've kept these two vents. But what I don't like in the, you know, in the new cars, I hope you can take this off, is these two strips. You know, I don't know what they're there for, why they're there, but those two strips need to go, to be honest. I'm hoping that's just a modification. And then you've just got the middle section here, which is more of a hexagon. Really cool, actually. They've done quite a good job. The back looks a lot better. It only shows it in the trailer, which I will try and pause at when I get to the trailer. So this is over here, right, is a car that I'm actually looking forward to a lot, and it's the M2. I'm not gonna lie, no, I didn't expect this. I don't think anyone that I was, you know, in the party with, all my friends, they didn't expect that the M2 competition, or M2, is going to come out. And this is what a picture of it in real life, and as you can tell, they did a really good job at it. And it's alongside its own German competitor, so I think GTA have put these two side by side on purpose, because both of these cars are aimed at the same audience. They're both competitors. They're always like versing each other when it comes to like YouTube reviews and stuff. So this is the Rs3 Sedan, the 4-door Rs3. I'm not sure if you have it in America. Honestly, I think they've done a really good job with this, because they've actually put in the actual Audi grille, not like the AF Drafter where it's not the Audi grille at all. It's only the Audi rear. But in the trailer, you actually see the lights, and they look so much better, which I will get to. Now, here's a great picture, and this is a nice looking RX-7. And look at the wheels there. As you can tell, that's definitely a new wheel category. I mean, GTA are adding everything we're really asking for here. They've got a new wheel category. They've got that M2 in the background. If you guys didn't actually know, I have one in real life. I was supposed to do a car review. It's the M2 competition, and I was supposed to do a car review on it, but I never ended up doing so. But let me know if you want to see that happen. And then we've got here at the right, I believe to be the Cayman. The back, I will pause it later on in the trailer. The back of it does look a bit like a 911, but that looks like a Cayman GT4 to me. So now getting to the gallery, we've got the first one, which is called the Karin Celica, which is the Celica or Celica GTF, which we already knew. This is, you know, this was the prime picture that they showed, or a variant of this car. And there we go again with the new wheels. And as I'm seeing with these new wheels, there's a lot of concaved wheels, and there's a lot of wheels that are actually real life wheels. Then we've got the Karin Futo Gtx, which is the AE86, the famous one, you know, the one that we see in Initial D. And I actually think that they might add pop-up headlights, because as you can see, the only headlights here are the fog lamps, and this must come stock without them. So how else would they light this car? I think they might actually have pop-up headlights. Now we have the 370, where we can clearly put them side by side, and we can see that it's definitely the 370Z. Now, Rockstar baffled us on this one, because we asked for the 350Z that was non-armored, the ZR380, but they went, well, one better to some people, and to some people it's, you know, I think this is a 50-50. People still want the unarmored version, but a lot of people want this instead, and it's the updated 370Z. So it is a bit of a weird one from Rockstar. All they had to do was take the armor off the ZR380, and they just went out and made a totally new car. So here we have the Dominator GTT, which is, you know, the back is the normal Dominator that we already have in GTA, like the first Mustang that we had in GTA 5. And then we've got the front, which is like the Ellie, which is like the 67. So they've merged the two. I don't know if you guys have any idea of why they've done this. I don't know why they've done this when they've already got both Mustangs in the game. Yeah, let me know why you think they've done that. Then we have the ZR350, which is named the ZR350 from, you know, the old previous GTAs. And this one clearly has pop-up headlights, so they've added that function, so I'm pretty sure it should be on the 86. But as you can tell, this was one of a few cars that we requested and we actually got. So the S2K, another one that a lot of people wanted, and they've actually brought it. And it's another car that looks nearly identical. This is a very, very similar car. Like, look at the front headlights, they look so similar. It's hard to even, you know, differentiate it when you... I think people in real life that don't play GTA a lot would just think it's an S2K, like until they actually can't look at it properly. The front bumpers, I'm pretty sure that they will give a bumper option that will look stock, like in a stock S2K. And yeah, this is just a spitting image. These wheels though, like who modifies these cars? Why are these wheels on an S2K? I don't know, but let's go to the next picture. Then we have like a Hokutora type of skyline. This looks really nice. Like, no one expected this. It's a pickup version of the Warrener, and it's called the Warrener HKR. This just looks crazy. And look at these wheels. Now, at first glimpse, it doesn't look like a new wheel, but I just see another, again, concaved wheels. This seems like the theme of these new wheels. Maybe it's called concaved. I don't think it is, because I'll show you a few wheels later, but most of them are concaved. And then this one is split rimmed as well, so this is a 2-piece or a 3-piece wheel. Then we have the Rs3. This is the Rs3 Sedan. Again, this looks super realistic, and wow, I just can't believe that they've, you know, duplicated it that much. But I've got one unfortunate circumstances, which is the wheel gap. But look at these arches, they're terrible. Please don't put these arches on your car if you get this car. Like, I never give advice to anyone or say they should have their cars this way, but look at the front arch here. Look at the arch gap that you have. It's just not pleasant to the eye. So, and it's also a 4-door. Then we have the Supra in a different angle. I don't know why this is. Like, why do they have the side vents from the Gtx Classic? Maybe on the Supra, or a certain body kit of the Supra, they have this, but this is the same vents, I'm pretty sure, that you get on the Gtx Classic. Now, a car that everyone's probably familiar with, the S13. I mean, you guys are familiar with a few cars. I mean, I think nearly every car is quite famous in this DLC. Yeah, they just did a really good job at this as well. They really didn't care about the copyright. It just seems like that. It just seems like they just, like, you know, F it, let's just put everything out. Yeah, so back to the Celica. We'll just look at now the trailer, and we'll see if we missed any car. Well, I definitely know we missed a few cars because I've watched it over and over again. Okay, so I got the trailer in slow motion just so we make sure we don't miss anything. And from here is just a point of view from the sky. You can't really see anything in particular. You can see that there's the new 370Z there. Let's look. You can see the front of the new Supra on the right there. Yeah, with those 2 lines in them as well, those little fins, which I hope you can remove, with a pink flame livery. And then that's what I mean. If you see here the Gtx Classic, they've got that 3 fin on there, and you see that on the new Supra for some weird reason. Yeah, strange to me. It seems like, and here we go, here's the new Supra, and this is exactly where I wanted to pause it. Not those 3 fins, but these wheels. Now, tell me that these HRE type wheels, they just look nice. That's what I mean. Like, they actually put realistic type of wheels in here. These 5-star, again, very concaved. Oh, it's really cool. And this is, I'm pretty sure this is the only part where you actually get to see a bit of the rear of the Supra. So if we, damn it, I missed it. But if we pause it perfectly, we can actually see. Oh, and I just had it perfect there. There we go. If you look right on the left, you can see the headlight layout. Sorry, the rear lights layout. You can see the massive diffuser. That actually looks really nice. And yeah, it is kind of, you know, realistic. This part here just looks like the back rear of a Supra. And yeah, the RX-7, there's just another livery spec that they've got there. They've shown another livery with the normal wheels that are already in the game. Right, this is where it gets a bit interesting. They have these wheels. I really can't tell. It does look like a turbofan to me, but it could be steelies as well, like really big steelies that are really flat. Now, it's not the steelies that are already in the game, because the ones that are in the game are like a bit, you know, they have a dish on them. But here we have it would be really cool if they did have the turbofan. We've got the RX-7 there going past with a jugular driving past it. And then right here, this is the only glimpse of this Chevy 67, I think, Camaro Ss. And yeah, this is something they didn't show, but I'm pretty sure they'll call it the Vigero Custom or whatever they call it. And then we have that picture of the Porsche, which the back of it, that's what I was saying, the back of it looks like a 911 more than a Cayman. Or it could be two different cars, which I don't think it will be. Now, carrying on, you watch that Rs3 pass, and then you've got the Yosemite. They said there's new bikes. I'm not sure if these are new or not, because I really don't know the difference. I never really ride bikes. And then we've got the Mustang. Now, this is the Mustang, which I think is the 2001 Mustang. Again, I'm from England. I don't really know much. I'm pretty sure it's the Celine Mustang, the 2001 Celine Mustang. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, to me it looks near identical. They've done a really good job with that. And then you get to see the front in a bit. And this is when you see the S13 on the back of the truck, which is stupid because it's nearly like false advertising. You can't even keep stuff on the back of it, it just slides off. And then this is a cool part where you actually see that the Mustang has a LS, I think, in there. And I don't know if I'm being too hopeful here, but as you see the layout of the engine bay, it looks like another engine can just fit in there. So maybe they're intervertible engines, you can change them around, maybe you can swap them. That's hopeful thinking. Already I'm blown away with what they're gonna bring. So yeah, that's asking for a bit too much, but it could be the fact. Look, it just looks like it's slotted in there. So let's carry on. So that is a big thing though, really. And here you've got, you know, a little like, you've got like a tank top with the cross on it like Dominic Toretto. I don't know if that's supposed to be a Fast and Furious reference, but it just looks, I mean, that's a spitting image of what he wears. So it's like a time attack build that they went for. Again, time attack with neons, it's pretty weird, but that's what GTA have done. Now here's some more turbine wheels, which they actually look really nice, and I can't wait for these wheels. And it is like a turbine cap as well, because you can see the wheels underneath. And now this is actually when you can see the RS3 headlights, and they actually do look like real life kind of Audi, like kind of Audi A6 type of headlights. They do actually look really nice, and I hope they've got that like DRL kind of thing where you turn the engine off and they still kind of glow and you can see the strip. And we have there in the background we have the 370Z. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's really everything, I think. Let me know what you thought of that, if you did not see anything that I pointed out. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Again, this is the last one on the trailer. I will be uploading a lot when it comes out, so if you guys are not home or you don't have access to your PS5 or whatever you have at that time, then please stay in tune to my channel, because as I said in the last video, this is literally everything I do, like into one DLC. This is like, if you were to pull my channel together and look at everything I do, this is the type of DLC for it. So yeah, this is a big moment for my channel. Right, I'll stop blabbing about that now. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day, and this made it a bit better because this is really cool what's happening. Yeah, see you guys in the next one.